Good evening, and welcome to my live broadcast number 181. And it's good to be back. Broadcasting live from Auckland, New Zealand. My name is Ki Pure, and I'm addressing the Billion Coin community. Now, I've been off here for probably 10, 12 days, maybe a bit more. I actually got really sick along with my partner, and I've never been so sick before. And when I came right, I had a few family duties to attend, but I'm a bit better now. But the only thing wrong, I've missed out on 12 days worth of vlog. So I'm going to go into the back office, log in, so I'll share the screen, and I'm going to start from the send button and work backwards till I complete it, probably the end of this week. Okay, so we just share the screen. So we'll just log in. And here we go. So we're going to go straight to the blog, and I'll go backwards from the send button meeting. So that's here we go. Number two. Here we go. Right. I haven't read any of this yet, so it's got the 29th of April 2019 send button meetings. Okay. We will be hosting the send button live broadcast in all languages on Monday, the 29th, 2019 at 9 a.m. PDT, 5 p.m. WAT. If you do not have a send button on, you are not allowed into the meeting. For those of you that have a send button, do not share this link with anyone else. The link will be available at 8:45 a.m. PDT time on Monday, April 29th, inside your Crinkle Cash back office. The meeting starts promptly at 9 a.m. PDT time. Show up and click up to 1 million cookies. Now, for Kiwi, we know that's a different time. It's Tuesday, 3 a.m. for the send buttons, and that is for all send buttons, the whole 8. So that's a 3 a.m. wake up. Otherwise, go to the replay and you know the rest. Look for that keyword. Okay, what is TBC confidential? I can tell you, you'll need to attend the send button meeting to find out. If you have ever wondered why we call these send button meetings, it's because admin will turn off the send buttons of both the buyer and seller of any transactions if TBC is discounted. I'd like to bring some clarity to why admin and the type of blockchain we use are unknown. Short answer is security is very expensive. TBC is rolling out and not fully developed at this time, yet it is highly functional today. The admin fee is ridiculously low. Keep the barrier to entry into TBC community very low. We are on a mission to help the poor rise out of poverty, so we have kept the cost down as much as possible to run a sustainable operation. Remaining unknown reduces the chances of attacks so that we can continue to grow organically. As funds grow, so will our tech and admin structure. And with enough funds, high levels of security can be put into place. We are self we are a self-funded operation on the admin fee. We are debt-free, we are self-regulated, and we are private. Okay, transactions over 400 grains will result in the TBC commissioner reaching out by email to collect details of transactions to make sure equal value was exchanged to prevent discounting of our coins. Total transactions done within a 24-hour period over 2,000 grains will result in the TBC commissioner reaching out by email to collect details of the transaction to make sure equal value was exchanged to prevent discounting of our coins. Okay, contact the TBC commissioner in advance of completing 40,000 grains or greater transaction to show proof ahead of time that a transaction of that size has been done, something of equal value, to prevent massive discounting of our coins. All right, TBC admin pays the salary of the TBC commissioner, who protects all of us from those that would discount our coins for their lawful value. And we all should be thankful that the value of our coins are protected. It takes a great deal of admin fees to pay the annual salary of our TBC commissioner. And this is just one way admin supports the TBC community with the admin fees collected ongoing. Now, this gentleman coming up, I think he's won this thing before. Okay, congratulations to Adichie Victor for winning this week's Bitcoin contest. Oh, the third time to win. Well, he doing well. And with an impressive 28 paid sign-ups last week, so 3 times he's won this. Okay, you will receive 200 grains of Bitcoin right now. So they do that live on this English Send Button meeting every Tuesday, New Zealand time. Now, 200 grains is about 540 US dollars, give and take. So he's made about 1,600 US dollars. So that's great going for 3 weeks. We will show the whole TBC community the live transfer of Bitcoin to Bitcoin wallet you will provide us using the Bitref website before and after. Please carefully provide us a fully functional Bitcoin wallet address that is in your possession. There is zero room for a mistake in this size of a Bitcoin transfer. So be 100% sure that you are giving us a correct Bitcoin address. We will use the grain of gold calculator to determine how much 200 grain is right now in US dollars and send that equivalent amount to you in Bitcoin. So, obviously, this is him at the top here. Nigeria he's from, and since he's been doing this, he has recruited 75 recruits. And remember, those new recruits pay 8 grains of Bitcoin, of gold, per month. So he gets a hefty, nice return. Nice residual return from 75 people. Very good. Ivory Coast is next with a total of 67, so on. And the Philippines is third with 50. No, they got the figures around the wrong way. Okay, Ukraine has got 54. Italy, wow, great. 30, and India is 21, and so on, as you can see as we go down the list. Look at Russia, that's coming in too. Yeah. So you can see we've had 28 countries involved in last week's with a total amount of 433 referrals towards the TBC community. Okay, we have analyzed the results of this Bitcoin contest and have found that the TBC members in Nigeria led the whole TBC community in growth with 34 contestants and 75 paid sign-ups last week. 28 countries had 186 contestants last week out of the full-timer database, which has 1,578 members in it. Ivory Coast, Ukraine, Philippines, India, Italy, Cameroon, Ghana, Greece, Russia, Federation, Burundi, and Togo were all strong contenders last week with double-digit numbers. We want to thank all of those that made an effort to recruit paid sign-ups last week. This is a brand new week and you have another chance to win a week from now. We also have 720 merchants now, and as the number grows, it will be easier to share TBC with others. We also are looking for more send button hosts to cover other languages such as Russia, Tagalog, Greek, and Italian, since we are seeing good growth there. Okay, don't forget down in your profile. So if you go to your profile, you want to find out if you qualify for this. You need, in order to participate in the Bitcoin contest, you need to be qualified full-timer. To qualify, you need a completed profile. You have to have 2 attended viewed send button meeting, and you must have at least 2 active paid referrals. So all you do to find out, you just go click on the check button and it'll tell you if you're a full-timer or a part-timer. Then just go down and update. And that's the end of that one. Right, if you have not updated your KCBO profile to be listed in the full-timer database, you should do that now so that we can recognize your recruiting efforts for you and your country. And KCBO, for those who don't know, it means Crinkle Cash Back Office. You need to update your profile to full-timer to collect Bitcoin bounties. So yes, new members need to get 2 paid sign-ups before they can see the Bitcoin bounty menu under the account area of KCBO. They can collect the Bitcoin bounty even on their first 2 paid sign-ups if they need it to qualify as a full-timer. And there's the, well, you can't really see it. There's the Bitcoin transfers from wallet to wallet. So, and here we go here. I'd like to encourage all of our full-timers to make a weekly effort to recruit new members and do their best to win a Bitcoin contest. And even if they don't win, they can still collect their Bitcoin bounties as often as they wish. Currently, I'm personally paying out the Bitcoin bounties as the requests come in and doing so in less than 24 hours of the request. Right, how to get millions of cookies before you redeem. Remember, this month is redemption month. You can redeem any time in May, right up towards the last day of May. So you have a whole month. This is a very exciting time of the year for TBC. On Wednesday, May the 1st, 2019, we begin another redemption period where our members can redeem their cookies for TBC Kringle coins and which is spendable with our participating merchants. Cookies are just a simple point system. We have two redemptions months per year in May and November. During the distribution phase of TBC, these are the months we actually create TBC millionaires. And 2019 promo explained in detail. Now, this is a carryover for the new members. This is a carryover from last year. So they've kept it in here, this 2019 promo. So we'll just read down a wee bit and see what it's about. Okay. This is explaining the 2019 promo. Okay, purchase of 40 grains. So 40 grains is give and take 110 US dollars. That's about 40 grains of gold. Of Kringles will entitle you to at least get a whole TBC coin and maximizes your cookie reward for recruiting members into TBC. Okay, one TBC coin today is worth 8.642,984,000. That's the value of one whole coin today. And $8 million is a massive amount of money. If you have completed a transaction yet, now is the time to get that done so you can collect the rewards. Contact your sponsor or a TBC leader to complete your transaction today. Broadcasters get the maximum cookie rewards available, so become a TBC broadcaster today. Let's have a look at that. You have the entire month to click on the redeem button within the rewards area of your KCBO. So use most of the month to accumulate as many cookies as you can before you complete the redemption process. You can only click the redeem button once during a redemption month, and any cookies collected after that during the month will carry over to be available to redeem in November, the next redemption period. So now hold on to the last day if possible, gather in as many cookies and then redeem. But if you want to redeem now, you can. So don't be in any hurry to redeem early in the month of May. Once you complete your part of the process to redeem, you need to wait for the admin team to process your redemption to see the TBC Kringle coins in your TBC 009 wallet. It takes about 24 hours from the time you completed your part of the process. A complete and detailed accounting of the cookies you have earned are in the rewards area of the KCBO. If you feel there's any mistake in that accounting, then send a help desk ticket before you start the redemption process. The support team will respond and fix anything out of order as fast as they can. For the most part of the system is very accurate and works fine 99% of the time. Should you and your partnership with your coaches and leaders, once you have enough of your own TBC coins, to complete transactions? No. Only in your partnerships when you are completely confident that you can build TBC without any additional help from them. One of the biggest complaints I hear from TBC leaders is that members get plenty of coin and then end their partnerships, yet expect the leader to give them plenty of their time and ongoing training. And that's true that. Training is over when you end a partnership. How many coins you have doesn't matter. TBC leaders that actually know what they are doing in TBC are a rare thing and should be appreciated through the compensation to them that comes through partnerships. It's not that the leaders are giving you the cold shoulder. Once you break off the partnerships with them, they are just busy with the partners they are mentoring. Right. The idea here is that you become fully trained so you can start to get partnerships of your own and earn an income as a coach or leader. If you are struggling at all with recruiting new members into TBC, you are not fully trained yet. Remember, this is the distribution phase of TBC, and recruiting is the name of the game. So, even for the old ones, remember, tell your referrals or your recruits, we are still in the distribution phase. Don't tell them that you join up, yeah, you get all these millions of dollars. Tell you what, you won't be able to spend them in a hurry. Okay, this is how we will grow to 1 billion members. Balance your needs with proper compensation with those that help you get what you need. I expect well-trained members to earn a ridiculously large income during the distribution phase of TBC. And you know what? The quicker we get out of that distribution phase, the quicker we get to where we're going to. Right, I just want to go out of the blog and back into an education. Now, if you open up education, which is the blog itself, and then private, then down there you'll see send button test. So I'll just open that up. And what's needed to be done, a lot of the old ones would have already done it, so wouldn't take you long to complete it again. It's the same 10 questions. Okay? So I'll just read the first top paragraph of question 1. Your world is rapidly changing and the window of opportunity is open for humanity to move in the direction of abundance for all. While the status quo is quickly moving towards exercising greater power and control over the masses through technology, this window of opportunity will be shut within the next couple of years if we let them close it. Collectively, our children will inherit the world we leave behind. When enough of humanity embraces abundance as a lifestyle, together we can empower each other to enjoy it. We want people to understand our coin and its purpose and mission before they make a purchase or pay any fees for it. Passing this test will demonstrate you do understand what we are offering and agree to willingly participate within our private community. The value of our coin is directly tied to our membership agreement and has nothing to do with the market which is why our coin always appreciates in value as our membership grows. We know this is highly unusual within our world as it is today. We lead in the abundance movement with this coin. We are a movement with a coin too. It has been designed to empower its users greatly. All of this is based on the idea that a living man or woman is actually worth more than their weight in gold. Life is more valuable than any pile of rocks. Okay. So, will you see this link here? And it comes up with a video. And that video has the answers to the first 5 questions out of 10. And they're quite straightforward. The oldies should know what it is, but a lot of it's common sense. But if you're stuck with answers, just refer to this link here that's bobbing up and down, and that gives you the answers for questions 1 through to 5. The next, from 6 to 10, will show up at the end of question number 5. I won't go through all of this because it takes a wee bit of while. Right. So that's where you find the send button test. It's in the education part of the KCBO. Okay. Now I'm going to go quietly to the dashboard and see that poster still up there. I see heaps of scammers on Facebook, and it's surprising how many people they sucker into this. They suck in a lot of people who have a lot of frustration, I guess. There's no TBC exchanges yet at all. Remember, we still get 2 paid referrals to earn this amount, and so on and so on. We're still in this side of the program. And as we go down, there's 2 videos in there, part 1 through to part 2. And click here for more information and article. Master key to TV success is to encourage fast duplication. Okay, down there. And we'll just go down a wee bit and see it really here. I reckon this is cool. Is what do you want to be? You have a choice. Okay, what do you want to be? You want to be on the right hand side, or do you want to be on the left hand side? Okay. And remember the 2019 promo. You need to purchase now for those who don't have a whole coin. For those who have sponsored, you need to encourage your referrals to purchase at least 1 coin. I believe there's millions out there that do not have a whole coin. And I'm only referring to the 3.33 million that are registered. Remember, we have 50 million members that have fallen away or have not updated or upgraded their membership, which was only $10 for 1 whole year. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to stop sharing and we'll come back live and we'll say our goodbyes until tomorrow night. We'll go back to live. Oh my gosh. Well, I'd like to thank those 2 who are watching, even though they're they haven't come onto the chat room, and also my wife. And thank you so much for watching. We have been off the air for a long time, and yeah, we're back on board again. But however, thank you once again, and same time tomorrow night, 9 p.m.